go little by little, baby steps. I'm hoping this records because I'm on day 1 of my period and it's going to record. All right, that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a great day. It's going to be awesome. What is it? The second day of the horse. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't know, look it up. But I wrote it down. First day of year of the horse. So this is the second day of the year of the horse. My brain is like, you might need to like take a breath, calm the fuck down, and slow down. Like I was gonna do live readings. I'll be straight up. And I know people probably will most likely talk shit in the comment section. I have been, like a lot of people, struggling in a lot of ways. Phones off, we don't have food at the moment, and I'm working to be more self-reliant on a consistent basis while still struggling with some mental health issues and recovering from addiction. So there's a part of me that's like, I need to be doing readings all day to figure out how to pay these bills and do this and that. And okay, so I'm gonna do the readings. So then I want to have candles lit up and have the singing bowl ready and have the sage and have the incense and have the this and have the that. And sometimes it's like, just start. I'm like, well, I should probably put on some makeup or use a filter or something. And I was like, and you don't even have to start with a live. Like, you can go live. And then it's like, well, you should be like one of those readers who go live consistently and figure out a way to make a way. Because I live in a world that often looks at me like I'm just a fuck up. I'm not saying that I haven't fucked some shit up and that I don't need to make changes. I am saying that there's more to it. You know what I'm saying? It reminds me of Dave Chappelle when he was talking about Sesame Street and people were like, get it together, Grouch. So that's kind of how I feel a lot of times. But anyway, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to go live and I'm going to do these things. And also, though, how about just pause for a second and make a quick video? How about that? How about pause right where you are, looking right how you do. And for who this will resonate with, it will resonate with. And that's a start. And that's a baby step. And I did a reading the other day that ended up not recording, and I was like, not going to do it. I don't know who else might have PMDD, but I was ready to tear off a building and eat it and shit. But I was talking about how when a lady and I were talking about how our sons are gamers and it's not enough for them to win. Like they have to win, and her son plays like sports games, so even if his team wins, if they don't win by like the amount of points that they said before, then they didn't win. So they'll play it again over and over and over and over again. And my sons, like some of their games, even if you win, if you didn't do the finishing move or something, then you didn't win. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's negating the fact that we are winning. It might not be the grand finale, whatever, win every time, but these small wins are still wins. And these baby steps are still steps in the right direction when ultimately, oh shit, my body is stiff. Ugh. You might need to move more too and stretch more. When ultimately, and I say this a lot, we might not be where we want to be, but we're not where we were. and our futures are bright. I don't, I'm not gonna sell my soul or some coochie to get the light turned on, or Jesus Christ, Lord, please have the light stay on. We're gonna figure out a way. I meant to get the phone turned on, and I saw somebody in the comments on one of my other posts who was like, well, my mom set me up for this, and I am financially stable. And somebody else was like, I'm just financially stable on my own. And I'm like, and that is super awesome for y'all. That is, I admire that, and that's something that I'm working towards. And there were some things I had to walk away from. And still, like, somebody was also like, people who have public assistance are, just taking away and just bums, and we don't need handouts, and we actually do work. And being a mom is one of the hardest jobs in the world. Wow. Literally, like I said, like, people act like it's easy to have all these different parts together. And being a human is one of the hardest things. Being a woman, being a person, shit. I just want one card. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, those that love us the most. Can we just get a one card read? Like, I don't want to go all super in depth. My uterus is doing enough. What is your Chinese sign? Mine is actually in horse. So I'm like, let's go. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yay. I'll take that. Because look at what it is upright. The Five of Pentacles upright is like, woe is me. Oh, no. But it's like, meanwhile, waist snatch, booty looking like pow. Gorgeous from the back. Wait till you see it from the back. Maybe play that song. Shout out Doja Cat. But look, there's not even a lock on here. There's not a lock here. We'll be feeling stuck and lost and forlorn and distraught, like the girl in Harry Potter. That was in the bathroom, and people were like, why are you crying? Moaning Myrtle. And they were like, why are you up crying? And she was like, I am distraught. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean, why is she just upset? She was eaten by a giant snake or some shit, and her life's in a bathroom? That is something to be distraught about. And still, it's like, can you go anywhere else? Because look, there's not even a gate on the other side. So it's like, how do you want to do this? You have multiple options. You could, walk away. Or you could build where you are and put another gate here and water this and then build this tree back up. Will it take some time? Will it take some energy? Yes. Are my Dollar Tree nails cute? Yes. Wow. Look at this tush. Do you see? Let me spank it. I hope somebody felt that. Give yourself a pow, okay? I get it. Shit is a lot, though. And it's like easy. I like to joke about it so I don't lose my whole mind. But it's up to us how we're going to pour into ourselves and what steps we're going to take to free ourselves. Like, so, though I am struggling to get food and public assistance has not been assisting, I'm like, okay, what small steps can I take? I read tarot. I'm a spoken word artist. I also teach stretching classes. So do things that'll keep you booked and busy, and figuring out other sources of income, multiple income streams. But this came out in reverse. So that ship has sailed. And we are on to bigger and better and brighter. And I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me, and I'm proud of we.